right? Why?
There's more than one temple.
But that same temple,
Yeah.
at the same time.
What if you publicize it to make others also help you?
There's different reasons for publicity, right? There's good publicity, it's a community, that's what we do, because we took pictures and we showed you, because we want more of you to join in. But if I just post up my picture saying, hey guys, look at me, I'm doing this, that's wrong. Because I'm doing it in name only. I'm just doing it because I want people to know. I'm doing it because I'm trying to get something out of it. Because I'm trying to run for, politics and I want people to vote for me. Saying, hey, this guy sweeps temples, right? What shouldn't you be expecting when you're doing service? When you're doing any sacrifices? Shouldn't be expecting money. I'm sure that's up there. I don't know what order I put it in.
A promotion.
A promotion or publicity. Yes. What else? Name?
Fame.
Fame. Publicity. Fame. Very good. Anything else? What about you guys back there? Why shouldn't you help someone? What shouldn't you expect when you're helping someone? Yes, you shouldn't be expecting presents or anything else in return. Right? You shouldn't be doing something expecting that whoever you're helping or God will help you at some other time. If it happens, it happens. If not, it doesn't. But don't expect anything. Can you not lean against the wall, please? If you are doing something, do not expect anything material or immaterial. Something you can see tangible or something you can't see intangible for it. So, money and other financial gain, right? Sometimes it doesn't have to be cash. It can be some vested interest they give you, right? Some money, fame, you've said it. To bring others down, I've said that. That when you do it in any of these reasons or anything for any particular negative reasons, it means you're doing it in name only. Good? Can anybody tell me if they've been doing anything just for the sake of, getting publicity? Or trying to get money from helping someone, or helping someone and then stealing their pencil while they're not looking because they think you're a nice guy or a girl?
It's not me, but I do know a guy who does it just to get attention.
Just a friend, right? Of course.
Yeah.
He does it just for the attention, right? Yeah, I know those type of friends, man. They always just, it's always a friend that does these kind of things. But yeah, there's always people that do things just for negative, or maybe it could be somebody like me, just teaching you and saying, hey, I go teach these kids and I'm so good and I'm so powerful and these kids listen to whatever I say and I spill water on the floor and no one bothers and everyone just cleans my mess and yada yada yada. That's bad if I do that. Alright, what is this?
A nice road to realize.
Rough road. So the road to heaven it's royal. It's very simple. It's very easy to get to hell. Royal road to hell. But realization, I'm talking about heaven, but it looks better when it's R, R, and R. So I put rough road to realization. So what should we do to get on our path to going to heaven? Yes? Aram. Okay. Maybe I should have done this before we started talking about Aram. Okay, what else? Do good deeds. That's everything Darshan said. All you have to do is just say, hey, weren't you paying attention when your brother was teaching? How should everything be done? What level of Aram should we be doing things at? Should we do things at the first level for me? Should we do it at the second level of Dharma for others? Or should we do it for the third level for God? All?
Zero.
No? No? Guys, let's take a look. Let's go back to sweeping the temple. I can sweep the temple. I know you're laughing because you think I'm going to drop it again. See, that's why I'm using two hands. We can sweep the temple. Give me a seat, guys. It's cold, we can sweep the temple because I want to get publicity. Right? When I do it because I want to get publicity, I want people to notice I'm sweeping the temple, that's we're doing it at the first level at Dharma. When I'm doing it because I think, oh, all these poor devotees are coming and praying at the temple. The temple should be clean. Right? Now I'm thinking about other people. Right? When I'm thinking about other people, I'm doing it at the second level, third level. When I say, forget myself, forget the other people, right? Forget everyone. I see the temple as a place for God to be. Essentially, it's God's house, because that's where we keep God. I'm cleaning God's house. Who am I thinking while I'm sweeping the same temple? So whatever you do, it's just your mindset. What you think while you're doing your deeds. If you're doing it for the wrong reason, you don't get anything. You get some benefit from it, but you don't get the maximum benefit that you should. So that was the mindset I was thinking about. Who should all our work and rewards be offered to? So when we do something good, and someone says, "Oh, Saji," or I say, "Oh, Darshan," because I don't want to talk about myself. "Oh, Darshan, you're such a great teacher. Can you please come and teach my other class?" Or, "Can you teach me how you're such a great teacher?" Right? What should Darshan say? Should Darshan say, "Yes, I know, I've done rigorous training and I'm such a great teacher and everyone wants to be like me"? Is that how he should reply? No. Darshan, how would you reply to that question when I say, "You're a great teacher, can you please teach me?"
God's grace.
God's grace. It's God's will. That's what you should say. You dedicate all the glories, like at the end of the slide. I don't know if I end up doing it, but it's always there at the end of the slide. Saying all glories to God. Saying, "Thank you, God, for giving me this knowledge to tell you. Thank you, God, for giving me this opportunity to teach everyone." So it's dedicate everything back to God. Whether you get an A+ on your test, or whether somebody acknowledges you for being a great kid, right? Say, it's all God's grace. Make sense? Everyone with me so far? Anyone lost? Who should we trust when we do benefit and not accept any fame or glory for it? Who has our back, guys, when we do something and we don't tell anyone about it? God, because He knows. Where did I tell you God is? Everywhere. Where else is God? In you, everywhere, and He's within you. So He knows. You don't have to tell God. You don't have to send a letter. "God, please, I've been doing A, B, C, D, all these good things. I'm cleaning my house, I'm cutting the grass, and I've gone to Saji's house and I've washed his car, and I'm cleaning temples and I'm singing at temples. Please give me credit for that." No, He knows. He knows exactly what you're doing. When you're in here and you're thinking, "Why is this guy talking so much? Why is he being so boring?" God is listening to you, right? When you're saying, this guy's the best teacher ever, better than his older brother, God is also listening to you, right? So just be aware of that. God knows exactly what you're saying, what you're thinking, and what you're doing. So don't think that you can smile at me and say, "Hey, you're such a great teacher." Inside you're telling me, "I wish I can kill you. I wish I can find you alone with a baseball bat, and I wish I could have my way with you." Because even though I don't know, even though you're smiling at me, God knows what you're saying. God knows what you're thinking. God knows why you're thinking it. Right? So that should be more than any good reason for you to act in a good way, for you to show good behavior. If it's not for yourself, if it's not for your parents, if it's not for your teachers, it's for God. And as you can always see in the background, there's always Krishna in the background. Whether you see Him or you don't, Krishna is always in the background. Right? That's symbolizing God is everywhere. That's what my slides symbolize. Whether you can see Him faintly, even if you can't see Him, He is always there. Alright, let's go back. Alright, let's go back to hell, guys. That was all I'm teaching you about heaven. Because I figured if I teach you about hell, that will scare you away from hell. Chapter 16 starts off with good qualities. I did not teach you good qualities, because there's a lot of good qualities. If I teach you the negative qualities, if I tell you stay away from the negative qualities, you're automatically doing something neutral or good. And then after we've done the negative stuff, we can focus on the positive, and we'll bring it into more perspective. Any questions so far? Brothers, please show your brotherly affection at home, not in class.
I'm helping God.
No, you're not helping God. You're disturbing me. You're disturbing everyone around you, and especially everyone behind you. Because they're wondering, what are these two blanks doing. Right?
Nice little children, I get it.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I had in mind, except my blank was only one word. Alright. Without following any rules or regulations. What does that mean? What does that mean? Before I even give you an example. Other than the little kid who always has his hand up. And his brother who's going to put his hand up. No. Don't put your... You just... Did you just know what you did? No, that just means... I want to give somebody else an opportunity. Now, let's say we're baking a pizza. I was going to say cake, but no, let's bake a pizza. Right? We have some rules to make a pizza. Right? Can you put all the toppings on it and then realize you need a dough at the bottom? Are you going to get pizza? Right? You put the tomato sauce on it, you put the cheese on it, you put all the veggies and pineapple and the jalapeno peppers on it. Pardon? Just on a sheet of paper or a sheet of paper. Or okay, you put it on your counter, and then you realize, oh, first instruction was I need to have dough, right? Do you have pizza? Now let's think about your life. If you're not following any rules or regulations, are you going to have a good life or good pizza in this case? No. Yeah. Who's saying yeah? You're saying yeah? So you can just make things up, and what happens when you're speeding? What picture did that show you? Who comes after you?
Yeah, but he always come.
Trust me.
Always come. My dad speeds up at the same time.
You just expect it?
Like my dad goes on 140 when he's supposed to be on 120.
Okay. Your dad? That's a very bad example. Because even if your dad is not getting a ticket, A, he's putting himself at risk, right? First level dharma, gone. He's putting you at risk. Second level dharma, gone, because he's putting you, because you're in the car, he's putting everyone around you at risk, right? It's not smart. It's not something you should be proud of. And tell him he just broke 2 rules of dharma. And when you first break the first one, second one is not there, like Darshan said.
He yells at me.
That's something, if your dad's having some issues, then bring him to us. We will do a class for your dad. Okay? But, so, where do we get our rules and regulations for life? Vedas. Vedas is the manual for life, as Swami Yama said. I still remember that. Where else do we get our instructions? Tirukural. Yes. Where else? Bhagavad Gita. Okay, I don't understand why that's coming third, because we're talking about Bhagavad Gita. Yes? Hand up? No? Yes? No? Tirukural. Yes.